Acebeam have just released one new cool model, which is L17. It is a compact flashlight with crazy throw and choice of green and white and red LEDs, and I will compare white and green ones in this review, and I believe you will like this flashlight, even if you don't need it. And if you need, check the links below. There are links to stores where you can buy it, and I will tell you the most interesting part right from the start, how it shines, and will also tell you my overall impressions. And then we'll go to appearance part and check runtime, and make sure you watch the video till the very end, because there will be some extra peaks in the final part. Let's go. My overall impressions are such. I'm not a hunter, so I will not evaluate how good is L17 for hunting. But apart from this, L17 is a nice model. It is quite compact and surprisingly affordable. It might cost way much for the new model of the respectable brand, and with its moderate size it has a throw that would require a significantly larger head size and or significantly greater brightness, and model with the same brightness and size have so much less throw comparing to L17. In general, this flashlight is specific one, but it does what it's supposed to do, to shine extremely far. And if you want to shine far and don't want to carry something big, L17 is exactly what you need. And of course, it has another advantage: color choice. You can choose between white, red or green versions. What else? It has good appearance. You can rely on high quality Acebeam workmanship. User interface is convenient. The only potential problem I see is access to turbo mode when flashlight is gun mounted without remote button. It has full stabilization in all the mode besides turbo, of course. It is surprisingly affordable for a new model of such a brand. And what about disadvantages? Well, at the moment I see no disadvantages at all. And to be honest with you, having the experience of reviewing like dozen or even more Acebeam models, I don't remember that I found any disadvantages in them. I hope you've got a clue now what output to expect from L17, and there will be some extra photos in the final part of review, runtime charts, so don't skip the video. And now it's time to take a closer look at the flashlight itself, and then we'll check user interface. Black box with only green and white versions mentioned, it lacks red one. There is a pad with everything you need inside it. Set includes L17 flashlight itself, tiny packet with a lanyard and O-rings, nice holster, manual and warranty card. The battery and charging cable and the remote button are purchased separately. The flashlight is far from being high design. Well, that's normal for tactical models. The design is quite simple and doesn't look that aggressive as lots of tactical models do. Nevertheless, it's immediately clear that it is a branded model, not some no-name or budget model. L17 is smaller than its budget rival, Saphir C8G, which has like twice less throw. Unlike the previous version, L17 has only tail button, it moves softly and completely silently. Of course, there are two springs at the side of head and at the side of the tail button. There are two O-rings upon the thread, and the thread itself is perfectly lubricated. An additional sleeve is pressed into the primary flashlight body to transmit a signal from the tail button. You must place magnet upon flat top battery to use with L17. That Acebeam battery, by the way, is not sort of cheap or simple. It has built-in charge. The charging current is good, 1 ampere. The tactical stop ring and clip can be removed, but the flashlight looks like naked without them. As I mentioned, there is no usual knurling, the body is smooth and it's decorated with only 2 cheeks with model name. Nevertheless, due to the clip and the stop ring, the grip is quite good and firm. The head is medium size, cooling fins are deep but not numerous. There is a threads to install filters inside it, taking into account that L17 is already covered model that requires no filter. I assume that this bezel is taken from any previous model. Bezel is glued, so I couldn't disassemble the head, and that's pity because there is an interesting Carclo optic inside. I haven't seen it anywhere else before, and I would like to take a closer look at it. That's all. Good looking flashlight with no visible manufacturing flaws, however I wouldn't expect them from Acebeam at all. I'm not sure that with such a user interface L17 will be convenient when gun mounted without remote button. The combination of side button and a rear one would definitely be better for hunting, but besides this, user interface is good. All 3 color options are different in brightness, at least red one from green and white. Then the light distribution here is exactly the same, no side light with the brightest hotspot. The promo picture promises full stabilization, and yes, L17 has it. The runtime is quite decent, however I would prefer L17 to store 21700 battery, which has really good capacity, almost in the same size as 18651. As for the light itself, everything is super. If you turn on the flashlight in dusty air, then from the side it will look like you are holding a real Jedi sword or sort of laser gun. Flashlight penetrates 150 meters without any problems, even in low mode. Of course, due to such optics that cut off all the side light, L17 is useless in everyday life. But if you need to shine as far as possible, that's what you need. There are models with better throw, but they are definitely larger and actually more expensive. And there are a few models that are even smaller and still have almost the same throw, but they are damn expensive and are closer to laser rather to flashlight. I hope my review helped you to understand what Acebeam L17 is about. If you like this flashlight, check the links below video. There are links to stores where you can buy it. I appreciate if you subscribe my channel and press like and bell. If you are interested in EDC stuff, in what's going on flashlight market, subscribe my channel because I review almost all the new flashlight models. Bye.